Hello, I'm soulmass218. I'm going to be running any percent glitchless Stray for you today. Let's go ahead and get the game started, and we'll do our introductions. Starting from new game. 3, 2, 1, go. So anyway, this is Stray, and with me on my virtual couch, I have Passere. Passere, introduce yourself.
Hello everybody, I'm Passere. I run this game on PC.
And Passere also ran this game at a Pass Fatales event, if you might have seen her run it then.
Yep, we're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back. It's come full circle.
Now we're on console.
Yes,
now we're on any percent. I didn't even do any percent before.
Yeah, this time we're on console. Yeah, you did 100% unrestricted. This is any percent glitchless, the exact opposite. So you aren't going to be seeing any of the weird like skips, out of bounds, any of that stuff in this category. Category. And yeah, just lots
but
of
you're gonna
really
see cute cats.
Lots of really clean movement and execution. At least to the best of my ability. But here we're starting off, we're on the outside of a some sort of bunker-like area, hanging out with our cat family. We're very cute.
The little buddies.
And this is, on the surface, a game about being a cat, but then it turns into a game about adventure and exploration in a dystopian future that's kind of almost a horror game at times. It's interesting.
And friends.
And friends. We meet a lot of friends along the way. Speaking of friends, if you hadn't noticed, we do have an incentive to pet the robots. We're going to meet a lot of robots along the way, and we can actually nuzzle up against the legs of some of them, and we can even cuddle with one of them. So if you want to see me do that in the run, you still have time to donate toward that.
Let's pet those robots.
Couldn't agree more, and we have less than $600 left to do it, and not a lot of time, so let's get that done.
Only $600, I believe in you, chat. You got this.
So close.
So here's about as pretty as the game gets. Again, we're still on the outside of this bunker area, hanging out with our cat family. This is sort of the tutorial, where we're going to get a few minutes to learn about meowing, jumping, scratching, all of that stuff. All we will really care about is meowing and jumping. Meowing will make more sense later. It actually is a mechanic in the run.
Just some normal cat activities.
Normal cat activities.
This is like a wonderful playground for a cat. Look at all these jumping spots. This part's so pretty too.
It's a nice introduction before we plunge into the darkness of the rest of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know whether to gawk at it or redo some donations. What do you think?
Go ahead with a couple donations. I'm just going to be running and jumping for a little bit here.
Awesome. Running and jumping is what it's all about. I've got a bunch of donations from donors who don't have a comment, but I can hear them purring at this beautiful landscape. I've got $20 from Reddick, $20 from Lavender, $10 from Miller Queen, $5 from Static Crowbar, and a $25 anonymous donation. Thank you all so much. And remember, we definitely want to see some robot snuggling. You can do it, chat.
I believe in you. Again, you want to make sure you select the incentive when you're doing your donation, so it goes toward petting the robots. But yeah, we're just doing some jumping. It's, again, just basic tutorial area here. And we're almost done, actually, with it. And then we're going to plunge into the game itself. Literally plunge into it. So there's some mild cat falling down a hole here. If you don't like seeing the cat falling and hitting a hard surface, you might want to look away for a little bit, and I'll let you know when it's okay.
It's okay. Kitty will be okay, but yeah,
Kitty's going to be fine. Kitty will walk it right off.
This cat's
But
magic.
yes, here we're about to get separated from our family, and then the rest of the game is sort of like a quest to get back outside with the help of our robot friends that we meet along the way.
No, Kitty. This moment right here where the cats are looking down, it's just so accurate because one time I was laying on the floor and like hit my foot on something and was just like laying there in pain, and I look up and there's my cat on the nightstand looking at me with exactly that same expression. So I think that these people did some research for this game.
That's so accurate.
Just like, oh, how interesting. You seem to be injured.
I think nothing cures injury like robot cuddles.
That is very true.
And Cece agrees with a $10 donation that just says, pets. Thank you so much, Cece. And we're just about $550 away. We can get this done and get to 17K.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Cece. Now, anybody who was looking away, you're good to look back now. We're good. The cat's happy and fine. Some sort of like technological thing is going on here, like opening this door for us. Don't know what that's about yet, but there might be something to this. Also, I don't know what those things are coming out of the trash yet. Ominous.
Let's go make some friends, though.
Let's go make some friends. Not with the things coming out of the trash, though.
No. Maybe not those ones.
I've got a donation from a friend of yours if there's a little time.
Go for it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. There's a $20 donation from Satori Earth who says, Speen! Let's go, soulmass. Pet all them robots. Meow.
Thank you so much, Satori. Satori is a very good runner of this game. One of the top runners, any percent glitchless.
Satori's great.
Yes, we love Satori. So here we're getting into the proper gameplay now. We've descended into this walled city, which is like all built up and run down. There's these falling apart like robots strewn about, and these weird creatures again running away from all the trash. We're gonna find out more about all this stuff later. Again, right now there's a lot of precise jumping as we progress, and this part here is going to teach us about picking things up to solve puzzles to progress. We're going to pick up this little bucket, use it to jam up this fan.
Very cat-like activities. Oh, here's a very, very cat-like activity.
Oh yeah, knocking down paint buckets. This is very cat-like. We've got some RNG here. Maybe we'll get two swipes on this, maybe? 2 swipes, good RNG,
Yay.
Very nice.
Awesome.
It's normally 3, but sometimes you get lucky and there's only 2. And here we're going to run into our first bucket. It's very short, though, unfortunately. We'll see a lot more bucket riding later, don't worry.
This is when you start to realize that this game might be a horror game.
Yeah, this might be a horror game. That robot's not in good shapes, and those things didn't do good things to it. So, yeah, this is our introduction to the Zerks, which is our main enemy for the first half of the game. If you really talk to everything in the game and get into the lore behind them, it explains that these are actually bacteria that have evolved over the hundreds and hundreds of years since humanity stopped living here. They used to only exist to process and eat all the trash, but now they're like supersized bacteria and they're eating everything, including
Anything
the robots.
That moves.
Yes,
Yeah.
anything that moves. So yes, you will never look at bacteria the same way again, because now they're half-life head crabs.
On PC, we...
Go ahead.
On PC, we normally bind the meow button to the scroll wheel, which makes it, way easier to just, single input shake all the Zergs off, but on PS5 you actually have to press for every single one of these to get them off. So it's definitely a riskier run on console.
Yeah, you would normally have to mash the circle button that you see up here whenever they grab me to get them off. There actually is an accessibility option that they added to the game later where you only have to press the button once to shake them off instead of mashing it. I have that turned on, which is it's so much better for my hands because I have arthritis.
I'm so glad they added that.
Yes, we love accessibility options. Another one is this big crosshair I have on the screen. Normally there's no sort of reticle or crosshair, but they added. They have that in the options just in case you need something to kind of like point you in the right direction. If you have like depth perception issues, anything like that.
When my dad played, he actually had to get a mod for like making the cat not die to the Zergs, so that because like the mashing was just too much. So it's awesome that they added this.
Yeah, the mashing was really intense and quite difficult before they added that.
I love that your dad played this game, and we've got another dad in our donations.
Go for it.
$25 from Alex and Dad, who says, Alex loves cats, so this game was near perfect for him. Thank you for running it and for the great event so far. Let's pet those robots. And we have had a giant jump towards petting those robots. We're less than $300 away. Less than
awesome.
3. Less than 3.
We love to see
Less
it.
than 3.
Also, thank you for watching, Alex. Hope you like the cat game.
All these jumps you have to move very precisely to get the right prompt to pop up, because if you are looking in just the slightly wrong direction, it will sometimes even get prompts that you don't see it has, and then you'll jump to completely the wrong spot. So you have to be very precise with where you're going with these jumps.
Exactly. So that's why I keep the crosshair on the screen. Kind of keeps me knowing where I've got the camera pointed. And here we're getting into the flat, which I'm going to do one thing here, and then I'm going to have some serious time. We'll have passere explain what I'm doing. But first, something for chat. Let's see what key we're going to stand on the keyboard. Chat, give me some backslashes in chat. All right, Passere, I'm going to let you explain what I'm doing in this room so I can focus.
Okay, yeah. So first of all, yeah, there was some pre-movement there to get right for the door. And so what you have to do is collect 5 of these power plugs that you have to put into the wall here. 4, I think I said 5. So you have to get them from all various locations. Some of them are up on shelves. This one's actually powering the little robot that we moved over in order to get the one on the upper shelf, and then we're gonna take all the power from all the other things basically, so that we can power this door, this secret door that leads in here. And the really awesome strat that you can do here is you can actually jump up onto these shelves before the door even fully opens, so you can see Soulmass was already right there, ready to get up and grab our new friend. We don't know that he's a friend yet, but we're gonna grab him anyways.
Yep, this is our friend for the rest of the run. He's gonna help talk to us and translate things for us. He is the robot thing that's kind of been helping us guide here to this lofty apartment to unleash him, and he's gonna help us get out of here basically. He has the same goal. He wants to escape. This is B12.
And he's cute.
He's so cute. He reminds me of an old movie from the 80s I love called Batteries Not Included. I just aged myself tremendously. Somebody in chat will remember Batteries Not Included.
Well, someone's coming in really big. A $200 donation from Vacuum. Sorry if I got that wrong, but with a less than 3. You've gotten us so much closer than less than 3. We're less than $80 away, folks. Thank you so much.
Less than 3. Thank
amazing.
You so much. Thank you for the generous donation.
That is awesome. Yeah, we're so close now.
Yeah, where are we on that incentive?
Oh, we are so close. Less than $75 away.
I believe.
I believe. And Railkun does as well with $100 saying, pet that cat. Wait, pet that robot. Contributing that big jump. Thank you so much.
That is awesome. Thank you.
And a 10... Oh, go ahead.
Nope, go for it.
Oh, a $10 donation from Schmumbler who says, hey, Soulmass, go fast, pet those bots, and don't get too dizzy, riding the bucket.
Oh, here's the bucket.
Here it is. We're going to spin.
Okay, so we're riding the bucket. We're not getting dizzy. The only thing left from that donation is petting the robots. So we're going to do it, friends. Chat, come on. I believe in you.
Also, thank you, Schmumbler. Schmumbler is another person who used to run this game. Also a dear friend from
close to those
my
robots.
speedrunning community, Binary Breakers. So shout out to Binary Breakers.
Now we're about to see those first robots, actually.
Yeah, we just picked up a postcard that clues us into like a robot who's trying to escape. First, some more speens.
And more creepy Zerks. We're going to ignore those.
And we're heading into the slums. While we're walking here into the slums and figuring the cutscene here at the beginning, Savage, have we met that incentive yet?
Oh my gosh, we are so close. We just had $25 from Zokuban who says, meow, meow, meow. I think that means pet those bots. And we definitely want to pet those bots. Come on, less than $50 towards that incentive. We got to get that met.
Thank you so much, Zoku. So here, these robots are very scared of me. I'm an orange cat. I don't know if they've ever seen a cat before. I might look a lot like one of them Zerks, so maybe that's why they're scared of me. This character here is...
It's terrifying.
This is the Guardian. He's going to come check us out and make sure we're okay. I'm going to give him a meow for his troubles.
Because you have all the brain cell for all the orange cats. And we're less than $30 away from the incentive with DP Oblivion donating $20 saying, pet all the things. Let's pet all the things. Less than 30.
Let's meet it right now so we can nuzzle the Guardian. Because he's the first one we can nuzzle. If I can't do him now, we're not going to get him now.
Oh, we're $4 away. $4, friends.
Come on, get it in quick.
Oh, 99%. Come on. I know you can do it. Let's go.
This is it. This is our chance to pet the Guardian.
Oh.
This is the last second right here.
Oh.
All right, he's telling us about. We got it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Just in time.
I couldn't breathe. Hey, thank you so much for sending us over the top.
We're gonna nuzzle this Guardian a few times. Thank you so much, chat.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Yeah, that was our one chance to pet.
That was the only chance to get the Guardian.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Kay
Just
said,
in time.
pet those robots, please, with a $25 donation, sending us over the top. Kay, thank you so much. And speaking of Kay, we hit 17K as well.
Let's go.
That is amazing.
All right, Pastor, you want to talk about what I'm doing here?
Sure. So, well, actually, we haven't gotten to that point in the story yet where we're told that we need to go and get these notebooks, but we're going to do it anyways because we know what we're supposed to do.
Yes.
So, we are collecting the notebooks of this group called The Outsiders. Is that the name?
Yep, The Outsiders.
And so you can see all this platforming in here even is very specific. We're uncovering the right position, the right spots on the bookshelves so that we can go and grab things out of these hidden spots on the shelves. So you can see there's a safe back here that Soulmass very conveniently uncovered by jumping on those books. And we grab another notebook out of it. And these are going to be important for progressing because we need all of them in order to leave this area. But again, we're not supposed to know yet that we need these notebooks. So this cat's really just kind of psychic. Knows where to find all this stuff.
This is a very, very intelligent cat.
It doesn't just have the one orange cat brain cell. It has to have, like, it must have multiplied them.
It's had a long time.
Yes. These cats have been evolving while humans weren't there. So again, have to knock some stuff down, maybe run through some boxes to find this notebook.
Yeah, sometimes they fall in such a way that they're on top of the notebook. It's a little annoying.
And what I love about this game is that all the stuff you can do it's like cat stuff. You get to scratch things, you get to knock stuff over. You do a lot of very cat-like activities.
There's these robots throwing paint buckets right now. We could mess with them right now if we wanted to, but it's actually going to save us time to mess with them later, because we're going to be coming back here later. But here's our first friend from the Outsiders, Momo.
And so this is where we find out that we need the notebooks, but surprise, we already have them.
So Momo's sad
so
because
sad.
He's sad because he thinks all of his friends have left him behind here in the slums. We're about to tell him that, in fact, no, we found their notebooks. They actually didn't leave. Here's all the stuff they did. And now Momo's really excited because they all left the slums and they're all doing their own thing. Momo has this transceiver that he wants us to hook up to a tower so you can try and get in contact with them. So we're heading out onto the rooftops to do some Mirror's Edge parkour.
Cat parkour. With Zergs.
With
'Cause,
Zergs.
of course.
Also some speed.
Yay! This cat must get so dizzy.
While we're dealing with some of these Zergs here at the beginning of it, it's kind of comfy for a little bit. So if you have a couple things you want to talk about, Savage Octagon, you have a minute here.
Of course. And now that we've met that incentive, I am feeling so calm and comfy. But a bunch of people came in trying to snipe those last little amounts. $30 from Jo, who you heard earlier saying, pet those robots. $29 from Jones, who remembered that number that I said, pet the robots. And $25 from Captured Bird, who just says, meow.
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 And now that we've met that incentive, we can turn our eyes towards the next incentive, which is for Psychopomp. It's the Unleash the Sky Eyes incentive. And if it's met, Cece's going to play through the epilogue for peak eye memes. So we definitely want to see that. We need $3,000.
I have seen what that looks like. Chat, everybody watching, you absolutely need to see it. It is a sight to behold for your eyes. You absolutely should unlock that.
Yes, you do. We're already $235 into that. We need $3,000. You definitely want to see that. I've seen it, and you want more CC. So it's going to be outstanding.
Look how nasty it is down there. Zerks really messed this place up.
Speaking of eyes.
Speaking of eyes, yeah, we're going to start encountering some eyes of our own very soon. Not just the eyes on these little Zerks. But first, I have a strategy that's going to save me some time called Death Barrel. It's called that because it used to die quite often when you had to mash the button to get through here. Now it's not quite as dangerous as it used to be, but it's still dangerous. Passere, you want to talk about why Death Barrel saves time?
Sure. So normally you're supposed to go around in here. You're about to see there's this cage. It has a bunch of Zerks in it. We need that barrel out of there. And so it would be much easier, safer, I should say, if we were to get the Zerks out before trying to move the barrel. But that's not fast. So instead, we're going to get in the barrel, just kind of shake them off, and hope everything is fine. And you know what? It is, because we are speedrunners, and we're fast. And so we did it without having to do any of that puzzle stuff where you have to get them out and get the barrel out and keep yourself away from the Zergs.
Yep, much faster than leading them all around. And now here we're going to have to activate this elevator and wait for the elevator to come down. I kind of just
Zerks.
have more Zerks coming in. I just kind of have a route that I run that just kind of wastes just enough time to where the elevator drops down. Octagon, you got anything you want to talk about while we're waiting on the elevator to go up?
Absolutely. You want the elevator to go up. I want the number to go up. I was just on my calculator, which of course I have next to my desk. And if we do unleash the Sky Eyes, we're going to be over 20K for this event.
That's
so far.
crazy.
And Torgella is pumped about Flame with $50 saying, Flame Fatales 2024, let's go. Thank you all so much for supporting Malala Fund.
So yeah, I'm pointing my my crosshair at a specific spot here that I can jump to, like right when the elevator gets to the top. So we're quickly progressing. We're going to activate the transceiver on this tower up here so that Momo can contact the outside of the slums.
And that sky that you see there isn't really the sky, it's the ceiling. There's
Yes,
lights up there.
that is the ceiling of the bunker that we're in. It's a good part to talk about like what the inspiration is for what you see here. You know, it was destroyed back in the early 90s, but for a very long time, like through early 1900s and built up to the 90s, there was a place called Kowloon Walled City in Kowloon, Hong Kong. And it was this strange area where there was a treaty between the British and Chinese, and this one city was left for like the Chinese consulate and all of that all of them to like just stay there in the middle of British Hong Kong. And it's a 99-year treaty, and for just over time, it built up to 35,000 people living in this 7-acre area that was only 13 stories tall because they couldn't build it any taller because there's a nearby airport. So a lot of what you see here with like all these shanty like stacks of buildings just stacked on top of each other, just way high stacks and density of environment, is based on Kowloon Walled City. So it's a neat thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's so
Look it
cool.
up. Check it out on YouTube. There's a couple cool videos about it if you look up Kowloon Walled City for that history. Here we got a note from Momo. He went to the bar. I don't know why the robots are going to the bars, but they are.
They have Bart. They have Robin. There's that one memory. That's well, it's sticks of RAM in a bowl. It's ramen.
Yeah, there's as you unlock like memory like fragments for B12 in the game, in the 100% run you unlock lore for the game, and it kind of explains that the robots they're living like humans because there's some sort of intrinsic thing within them to recreate human society, even though they're not human. It's got some interesting subtext to it, which we don't need to delve into because you can discover it for yourself if you play Stray.
Yeah, there's so much to discover in this game that you won't see in the speedrun. It's really worth a playthrough.
So when you hear Momo tried to contact the outside, but got in touch with one of his friends, Balthazar, who said that we need to get out by using Doc's invention, which is the defluxor. But Doc disappeared a long time ago, and that was his son Seamus that we ran into at the bar. Hey, come on, Momo. You're coming with me.
He doesn't really want to, I think.
And now we got to convince Seamus to help us go find Doc, because Seamus feels like Doc abandoned him, but Doc actually left to work on the defluxor to kill off all these Zerks. Here again, we talked about these paint buckets. We're going to have this interaction now.
Just a little friendly sabotage.
While Momo's walking around the building. Opens up this laundromat for us, which we need to grab an item that's inside for this particular section of the game.
Yeah, now we have some fetch quests around here.
Yeah, more fetch quests. Not the notebooks. Not notebooks this time, but Kat, can you jump down, please? Kat.
Of course
please.
not. Kat knows that this is a speed run,
We'll just go this way.
and so Kat will not.
Now, I could go inside and I could have grabbed the stuff out of there now, but I like grabbing it after I talk to Seamus, just for menuing purposes, because menuing fast is kind of difficult. What I've been doing is a lot of mashing, and it's on 2 different buttons. It's on both square and circle. So that's why you hear me meowing a lot, is because circle is also bound to the meow.
And it's just a bonus. You get lots of meows. And you get startled cat.
But we're about to open up a secret laboratory that Doc had here that Seamus didn't know about. And that's going to kind of
stay the same.
That's going to clue Seamus in that Doc didn't just leave. Doc was actually doing something. And we're going to use this tracker to try and get in contact with Doc. Yep, Doc was working on a weapon. Let's go. Let's go find it. We need to take care of all them Zerks. Alright, so thus begins the fetch quests. Passere, you want to talk about the order of my fetch questing here and why it makes sense?
Sure. So, first thing is now to use that laundromat that got opened. We're going to grab some detergent, and that is important because we need to trade it for very important materials. We need to trade it for some wires. So Soulmass is going to grab that and go over there, hit the basketball. Oh, it did not go in.
Didn't go in.
That's okay.
A shame.
It's always worth trying to get that basketball into the garbage can. But so you saw Soulmass traded for some wires. We need those wires because we need to go and give them to Grandma to knit a sweater for us.
First, we're going to love on Grandma.
Yes, that's very important. That is the very important first step. You can't skip that step. So Grandma knits us a sweater, and we need that because we have our next friend. We need to have him fix this transceiver that we got, the tracker. But in order to do that, he's really cold right now. So we're going to help him out. We're going to give him a sweater so that he feels better and can fix this for us.
Yeah, don't ask how robots get cold.
Yeah, there's some questions you just shouldn't ask in this game. But he's warm now. He's warm now, and the tracker is fixed. And honestly, I want a sweater from Grandma. And so we have the fixed tracker. Now we can leave through the window. Oh, Kitty.
Kitty, why are you jumping up? This is what we talk about when the camera just does weird things and you jump weird places.
So now we have the fixed tracker. Now we go back to Seamus. Because guess what we can do with that tracker? We can find Doc.
Yeah, Seamus is about to discover that Doc is very much alive and is broadcasting a distress signal from outside the slums.
Yeah, so not only did he not just leave and abandon them, he's been trapped all this time and trying to get back.
Yeah, so now we got to go save Doc. But first we have a couple more robots that we need to love on once we get there. But also some cat mayhem. You see all this paint up here? Yeah, we're just going to walk through that paint.
Little paw prints.
Little paw prints.
Making more mess for them to clean up. We made the mess in the first place, now we're making it worse.
Cat behavior.
Yeah.
Right. Once Seamus gets these steps, I'm safe to run and love on a couple robots here by the spawn fire. Let's go.
New friends.
While you're loving on those robots, can I give you some love?
Go for it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We've got $5 from Satan herself, who says, Soulmass, you are doing such a wonderful job playing Stray. We're all so proud of you here at Fatales and Binary Breakers. This is such a cozy and fun time. Also, I want to see a $5 train for that I% incentive. Thank you so much, Satan herself. And if you're in chat and you're watching the little bar talking about incentives, you may notice that there's going to be a different I pun every so often that incentive is called. So keep your eyes on those.
Thank you so much, Satan.
And here we go. We get to see outside the slums now.
Also, shout out to all the hosts that have been here at Fatales. You all have been killing it. Savage, you've been awesome. And Satan, you were awesome as well. All the hosts, amazing team.
Hosting is such an impressive job. I'm always so impressed by the hosts.
Thank you so much. And also, when runners are around doing amazing runner things, it makes our job so much easier, and it's awesome. So thank you so much for the love.
All right, so we just got an Outsiders badge because we're now unofficial or official member of the Outsiders. We've earned our keep.
We joined the club.
We're going to go save Doc. So I'm going to be running here through some Zerk section again. You have a time for, again, if you got anything to say, Savage, go for it.
Of course. I have a really appropriate donation, $25 from Benny, buying five tickets for that I train, but saying, moi, nyan nyan, meow, meow. There are many ways to say hello in Kitty. Zoomies to save frames, however, is a universal language. Stay cool, cats, and good luck, runners. Thank you so much, Benny. Very appropriate, as there are zoomies now.
You got time for another.
Zoomies.
Oh, awesome. I've got some more people purring for you. No comment donations from anonymous cats. $50, $5, and $25. Thank you so much. And does this cat have a name? I'm curious.
No name. Just orange cat.
I think, yeah, people have different names for the cat.
Well, if anyone in chat wants to donate and try giving this cat a name, I'm sure we'd love to hear it.
Another moment here for some mild kitty distress, so you might want to look away. But
Cat
again, we
fine.
promise Kitty's fine. I'm going to walk this right off real quick this time.
Kitty's got magic saliva, just like a few licks and everything's good.
Yep, we're going to lick our foot and then everything's going to be magically better. We just got a cramp is all.
It's fine.
This is a silly spot where I need to make sure I'm actually like looking up, otherwise the cat will try to jump down.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
So it's kind of
Even
weird
though
where I'm
this is
like
where you're
looking
supposed
up.
to go.
Yep.
It like doesn't want you to go where you're supposed to go even.
And here we are. We're going to this building. This is where Doc is holed up over here, surrounded by Zerks. Let's go meet Doc.
The way that soulmass is taking B12 out, like by turning the flashlight on, that is actually very purposeful because it saves time in B12 getting out of the pouch later when you need to talk to somebody. So every time that soulmass takes B12 out, it saves a little bit of time later when they interact.
Yeah, those are all just like little micro saves. Because otherwise you'll see B12 go back into my backpack like this. And then anytime we enter a dialogue, B12 has to come out of the backpack. But if you have the flashlight open, B12's already out. You can go directly to the dialogue.
And now Doc is going to go send us to do the dangerous stuff.
As always, everyone sends us to do all the dangerous stuff in this game. So we need
Just
to
let the cat figure it out.
He told us we need 1.21 gigawatts of power to power up the defluxor, which is that fancy flashlight he was holding. So let's turn on the power. And the defluxor is active. We now have a weapon to destroy the Zerks. So this is technically just a super-powered UV lamp, which bacteria die under UV light, so it works.
Doc got himself stuck out here when his power source blew a fuse, so that's what we went and fixed for him there. And now we can all escape.
Yep, you can see how happy Doc is, because now we're getting out of here. But first, Doc is going to mount this defluxor onto B12.
Now we've got a cat with a weapon.
A cat with a heat lamp. Which zaps them Zerks. Now you'll notice there's a little meter next to it. If you let it power up too high, it overheats,
No,
and
B12.
you have to wait for it to go all the way back down before you can use it again. So we got to kind of manage it so it doesn't overheat. That's the main mechanic with the defluxor while we have it. And we're going to use it to get Doc out of here. Now, specifically here, I want to wait for Doc to like start walking out instead of just running across the bridge right away. Okay, now we're good. This helps Doc to like run across the bridge a little faster for us and trigger this cutscene faster. He's gonna realize there's no power going to the store, so we gotta go turn on the power.
You got to do all the hard work.
Which involves a barrel puzzle. And then some dangerous stuff is about to happen with some Zerks. We'll see how it goes. I'll do my best. There's a couple different ways to approach this section. There's some very fast ways that world record, like level runners, can do it. I'm gonna kind of go for a middle road for safety purposes.
Yeah. Finishing the run is good.
So I'm going to go around here, kill off all these Zerks. He's going to start opening this door. Kill all the Zerks on him. He should start walking inside. I'm going to get them all over here. All right, let's go.
Just in time.
Just in time. That was pretty good. That was actually really fast. I'm happy with that.
All right, we're safe for now.
Yeah, well, now we just have to wait for Doc to walk around. So, Savage, this is a good time.
Absolutely. I've got $25 from George, who says, meow, cat name, Orange. So until I get another donation, you're going to have to keep referring to this cat as Orange. Thank you so much for donating to Malala Fund. And someone trying to start another dono train. Thank you so much, Yog KV, $5 for, can we start a meow train? I'll start. Meow, meow. Well, George definitely was reading your mind, not only naming Orange, but trying to meow, meow for everyone. And just wanted to remind you all that we do have a bonus game potentially coming up this evening, Alan Wake 2, and we're less than $10,000 away from that. So if you meet the eyes incentive, that's a big jump towards that milestone.
That is awesome.
And here we get our beautiful reunited son and father.
This nice wholesome moment. Aww. Aww.
One of the best moments in the game right there. And for that, we deserve some pets. So we're going to go over here. And because we loved on the Guardian's going to love on us.
Aww.
Got some pets. But we're going to start running away before the Guardian talks to us.
Thanks for the pets. Bye. We're teaching the robots how to pet cats. That's amazing.
And then here we're reunited with Momo. Momo's going to help us get through the sewers. Now, this is kind of the midpoint in the run. This is a spot where I'm normally like on my personal stream where I would get up and do a stretch. Can ask the audience, if you all are out there, if you need to get up and stretch, take care of yourselves, do it right now, because we've got a couple minutes here. We're just kind of riding around on a raft with Momo. So it's a good time to do what you need to do to take care of yourselves. Momo, what do you think? This place is creepy? Yeah, I agree, Momo. It's real creepy down here. Savage, what do you think?
It might be a little creepy, but with Momo on Orange's side, I think think things are going to be totally fine. Everybody, don't forget, when you donate and try to name that orange cat, you need to scroll down and check that incentive. Make sure we're getting towards that eyes percent for that Psychopomp run, because you are definitely going to want to see that. But we have a couple of $25 anonymous donations getting us towards that. Thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, you should donate towards anything cat-themed or pet-themed. We want to hear about this while we're having a cozy time. Tell us your pet names.
A cozy time in the sewers.
Yeah, yeah.
Or tell us about your cats. We want to hear about your cats.
Definitely. Or the most unusual pet you've ever owned. If you've owned a bacteria. I think we all have. Hopefully we haven't treasured it, but you never know. Tell us all about it.
I treasure my gut bacteria with some probiotics every now and then.
There we go. Some healthy bacteria.
So there, we quickly did this section so we can get back on the raft as soon as possible. Easy peasy with the defluxor. There is an achievement in the game to do the whole sewers without killing any Zerks. It's a pacifist achievement. So you can actually do this whole area without using the defluxor at all. But we're going to use it anyway because it's faster.
But you don't want to. On PS5, can you clip through the raft?
I've never been able to do it, no.
Seen that happen on PC. I mean, it's not intended. It kind of breaks everything, but... I mean, you're a cat. You can't go in the water.
All right, so unfortunately, as we get out of this area... Oh, a couple Zerks up there, by the way. This is the last time we're going to see Momo. So say goodbye to Momo, our buddy.
Bye, Momo.
We've met Doc, we've met Momo. There's a couple more outsiders to meet, and we're gonna continue our journey to meet them and get to the outside.
Just have to wait.
Here we go.
For Momo to help us with that door.
Yeah, Momo's gonna open this door, but it's one of those doors where it's so heavy that Momo's gotta hold it open for us, so Momo's gonna have to be left behind.
Conveniently. They just keep sending the cat into danger.
It's only going to get worse. The outsiders love to send us into danger.
I have a cute animal donor.
Go for it.
Yeah, $20 from Lilac Fishy. Sounds super cute. Who says, Daily Dice Donos, Day 2. Natural 20. I would love to see this eye incentive met. Wow, thank you so much. We got cute animals, we've got gaming, and we've got our eye incentive. Thank you so much. We're just over 10% of the way there, friends. Let's speed through this.
Let's do it. I really want to see those eyes. Now here in the sewers, it's a lot of precise movement again. It's a lot of just running and jumping on pipes and stuff, but also contending with a whole lot of Zerks that we're going to get swarmed by. Again, this used to be a lot deadlier when we had to mash the button to get the Zerks off of us. With single button press, not quite as bad, so I can kind of just run through here.
All of this, a moment. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, all this platforming is a lot more precise than it looks, and this Zerk stuff, it's still very dangerous. So this is more dangerous than I'm going to make it look. But go ahead, Savage.
Oh, thank you so much. I've got $25 from MK coming in with the pet saying, watching this stray run with my two cats, Sherlock and Watson. Neither is orange, but both are great. Thank you so much, MK.
Did we talk about eyes?
Oh, look at that. Eyes mentioned, friends.
Oh, I think these eyes want to see that eye incentive met. You're going to see so many more eyes if you meet that incentive, trust me.
Wow. Oh, I have a big $100 donation from players A and B. Thank you so much. They say, meow coo. Meow meow, me meow meow. Meow moo moo meow, mew meow mew. Meow ow mew, me meow. Thank you so much. Everybody count the syllables on that. That was indeed a meowku. Thank you so much.
I really felt the emotion in that. Thank you so much. So again,
now
this
we gotta
area,
open this door.
very dangerous area, casually, but we're speedrunners.
Yeah, I definitely died a lot here. And before I got the speed run down, it's really a risky area.
But
and now,
apropos of nothing, we again just want to mention that eye incentive, everybody.
Have you guys heard about the eye incentive?
I could tell you a little bit about it. We need $3,000. We have 390. All these numbers have 3 in them, and we have a $5 donation from 3Pup, who says 3Pup donating for her 3 pups back home: Pepper, Audrey, and Sir Willis Montgomery III. Meow. Less than 3. Amazing. I couldn't read that donation if there weren't so many 3s, but thank you so much, 3Pup.
Thank you, 3Pup. So here, B12 has overloaded the deflexor, trying to save us from the Zerks. And now we've got to save B12 before the Zerks swarm in and get us. So
because we are a smart cat.
We're on the escape as we're getting swarmed by Zerks. And here we're just kind of mashing the meow button because just for safety, if any of them grab us, it slows us down, and then we just get really, really bogged down as they all grab onto us.
Yeah, that can be a bad spot.
But another thing with the meow button is it alerts enemies to where you are, and it kind of pauses them for a moment while they decide what to do. So we're going to use that to our favor as we get into the next areas after this.
And this cat is meowing while holding B12 in its mouth.
But that's it. That's the last of the Zerks. We're not going to see them anymore.
We don't need Zerks. We've got new enemies.
Yep, we've got a new, much more dangerous enemy. Now the actual horror game begins for us runners. But first, a happy little area that we actually love. This is probably my favorite area in the game. It's called the Ant Village. It's just a little tiny, hideaway village.
I love the name of it. It's so good. It's so cute. Look at it.
B12 is going to have an important story revelation here. I'm going to mash through it, so no spoilers. You're not going to see any spoilers.
Which means you have no excuse not to still play this game.
So, there's a slightly faster route coming up right after this, but I do a slightly slower version because it's more cat-like and I love it.
Get ready for some cat activities.
Boom! Sorry about your game.
Destroyed.
Wrecked. And here we're going to meet the third outsider. This is Balthazar.
Hello.
Balthazar is wired up to this giant neural network.
I love the cat startle.
Kind of running everything here in Ant Village. Gonna send us on our way, but first we gotta love on Balthazar.
Look at all those hearts.
So casually, there is a lot to do here in Ant Village. So when you play the game, you can explore it. There's a lot to talk to. There's things to do here. Speedrun, all we gotta do is talk to Balthazar and leave.
So that's it. We're saying goodbye to Ant Village.
Yeah, this was Ant Village. It's on to Midtown. And here's where, this is where all of the Lovin' on the Robots is. So again, thank you so much for donating to Love on the Robots.
We're going to make so many new friends.
So many friends, whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
Savage, you got something for me while we're going through some cutscene here?
of course, I've got the sounds of love. Just nice purrs. $25 Anonymous, $50 from Mechalink, and $10 from Zocco TV. Thank you so much for making the sound of cuddles.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Again, you hear me meowing a lot because again, I'm mashing the meow button to get out of these text boxes. But here we go. We're going to love on some robots. First up, there's one over here on the right, kind of in a hidey hole. They're not too sure about us, but we're going to love on them anyway. A little bashful.
I've never seen a cat before.
There's this robot getting chased by a police robot. We're going to ignore that because we're just speed running. A quick drive-by here on this robot because we can love on them.
Hello, friend.
And now we are off to the final outsider, which is my personal favorite, Clementine, which I named my cat after.
That's amazing. What color is your cat?
Our cat is a tabby.
I have a cat named Goggles, and he is orange and white.
So I'm going to knock down a couple cameras while I'm doing this, just to save some time later. It'll make sense when we get to it. And
Just
here we go.
Casual cat destruction.
Into Clementine's apartment. We're going to be here a couple times. This is our first visit.
Where we get threatened.
Yes, Clementine is very scared. Clementine's kind of on the wrong side of the law because Clementine wants to obviously escape and get out of here. So the police and the sentry bots are after Clementine. A disturber of the peace. Or the status quo, I should say.
I need to disturb the peace for just a moment because we had a $250 anonymous donation saying, I noticed we could use some funds towards thy eye sentai. Oh my gosh, hang on to your eyeglasses, friend. That was amazing. Yes, keep donating towards that eye-sentive. Upgrade to eyes %. We have $640. We need $3,000. I know that we can all get that going. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
So here, I'm going to knock down this box, and we're going to start a cycle where this guy's going to start wake up and start. He's going to walk to his where he should be working. He fell asleep when he should be on shift. But we got some love to do while he's walking there. First, we're going to love on this cowboy. Cuddles.
Aww. A little nap for a split second, and then we're speedrunning again.
Yep, love on both of these robots.
Aww.
And then this cop can get loved on, but the cop isn't too sure about it.
It's a weapon.
So
it's
you saw me after I knocked down all those three cameras. The break dancer robots gave me a cassette tape. We're going to put it in this boombox. It's going to distract the shopkeeper so we can steal this work vest. That'll make more sense later, trust me. I think we have time for some more cuddles with the cowboy.
Hello, friend. Aww.
One more cowboy cuddle. All right, into the box. They didn't see a thing.
There's not a cat in this box.
But you can clearly see the box. You can see me moving in the box.
You're spinning.
We're going to spin in the box. Now you can't see it as well. A shame.
Normally, we wouldn't know if there's a cat in there until we open it.
But we've now snuck into the hat shop so we can grab the worker hat. We've got a vest and a hat now. We need these for reasons because we're going to go talk to Clementine's contact named Blazer. Blazer's going to get us into this factory so we can get the atomic battery that powers that subway train that we saw at the beginning of this area. First, I'm going to point at the box, give him what he needs, and then jump into the box. Now, I want you to pay attention to the box, everybody. This is great.
It's really cool.
Watch the box.
Whoops. We just kind of fell through the bottom. It's fine.
Yeah, if you jump into the box before that cutscene, it saves time, obviously, but it also causes that funny little glitch. But here we're about to meet the really dangerous enemies I was talking about, the Sentinels. They have stun guns, and when we alert them, they're going to shoot stun bolts at us. And if they hit us, well, we're going to have to reset checkpoint and try again. And that's very slow.
Really scary, loud stun guns.
Yes, they get very angry and then try and shoot us. It's not good. So yeah, we're just going to run through as quick as can and hope that we don't get shot by a stun gun.
Oh, hello. We don't want these friends. We like the robot friends. Yeah. These guys, not so much.
Yeah, they saw nothing.
There's no cat here.
Here we just got to hit this lever to open the door. And from here on out, we don't care if they see us, actually. We can just run by them. It's kind of cool.
We're too fast. You're supposed to use all these boxes and stuff as shadows to protect you from their detection, but nah.
Here I am going to use the meow to alert them early so I can keep them back here. That way they're not going to follow me all the way over here and into this room, which would be bad. They're going to stay over there now.
Oh, perfect. They're cooperating.
Yep. Thank you, meow. And then we got a little bit of a puzzle here to retrieve the battery. While I'm doing the puzzle, Savage, if you got anything you want to talk about.
So here we've got these little cute robots. They don't talk to us like the other robots, but they are still cute little helper robots.
Yeah, these are like moving bookshelves essentially. And yeah, we're just gonna use them to go on these pressure plates. Gonna lower this pole down, and you're gonna notice some frame drops in the game. Don't worry, that's just Unreal Engine 5 being terrible. That's don't adjust your stream. There's just frame drops here.
Yikes! It's fine. Everything's fine.
And we've got one more bucket, so get ready for one more spin.
Here we go. Yay!
Spin!
So we got that battery, which is important because we need it to power the subway, actually. But we're going to do a lot more things before we get there.
Yeah, this part's scary if you want to talk about my strat here.
Yeah, so we have to get through more of these Sentinel robots with the scary laser guns, and so they can like follow you around and hit you. So there's some specific paths that we take. I mean, you saw like Soulmass use the wall as protection, but also some well-placed meows and well-placed jumps can keep them from looking in the same direction as you're going, just like that. So Soulmass was able to get in here without that one outside the door even seeing them.
But where's Clementine?
She's missing.
She's left us some clues, though, about where she went. So we got to pick up all these clues to find out where. Again, I'm getting some frame drops in the game, so I think the Sentinels must be doing something weird outside.
They're arranging to all be standing outside when you leave.
This prompt right here is the worst one in the game. There we go.
It's really awful. The game doesn't want you to get that last clue.
All right, so we find out
clues.
We're going to the nightclub. What are you doing out here, Sentinels? Are you like stuck in walls or something? No, they're good. Okay.
No,
I've had them like get stuck in walls.
Meanwhile, I realized that I had left my microphone off, so pardon me about that.
It's all right. I'm going to love on a robot here, and we've got one more that we're going to love on, and then that's all of them in the run that we love on. So we'll love on the dancer. And now we're going to make our way into the nightclub. This is the last robot that we're going to love on. So again, thank you all so much for donating to the Pet the Robots incentive. It's been a lot of fun to do this.
One more friend.
This is Alex. Alex is going to let us in the club, and we're going to love on him for letting us do that. First, we got to pick up a drink. We're going to give this drink to another robot. The cats don't need drinks.
Neither do robots, though.
He gives us a handle. A little weird for a trade. Alex has sat down. Let's love on Alex and merge into this chair a little bit. Thumbs up. Let's go.
I love that. We got a thumbs up. Chat, we got a thumbs up.
That incentive was so worth it. I love you loving on the robots. And you all in chat, you can get us another great incentive. Don't forget, put your donations towards that I% for Psychopomp. You know you want to see that.
Yep, let's get those in, chat.
Ooh,
Here, I'm going to be
go ahead.
moving. I'm going to doing some cutscene movement here. I can actually jump and move across these while I'm in this cutscene. So when it comes back over to me, I should be further along than I was before. Yeah, there I am. We're going to use cutscene movement one more time later, and it's a lot more flashy and cool. But here we find out that Clementine has been betrayed. Unfortunately, Clementine should not have trusted Blazer. Blazer has ratted us out. We're heading to jail. Now, as soon as I get out of this cutscene, there is a strat I'm going to do where I'm going to wait for the save icon to appear for the checkpoint.
Oh, kitty.
I'm going to immediately
okay.
reset the checkpoint, and what that's going to allow me to do is something really neat you're going to see.
Icon, you say?
Reload checkpoint. And now, here we go. You'll see it in a moment when we fade in. Now, normally you start sleeping in this cage, and it takes a while to move up all the momentum, but we actually started doing that as soon as we reloaded checkpoint, while the screen was still dark.
That
So
is
it actually-
so fast.
It
I
actually
don't think
saves
I've ever
time.
seen it with the reload checkpoint strat. That's really cool.
I don't know why I jumped back there.
For fun.
We're fun. We like jumping around.
Setting up some RNG for later.
Yeah. We want to avoid the RNG where like the 1 in 20 chance of this sentinel right here shooting us.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Normally
All right,
the sentinel leaves you alone. It just kind of like, it alerts and then just like does nothing.
Yeah, you can just run
But
past it usually.
Sometimes it'll decide to shoot you. We're good though.
Okay. We're safe.
And Clementine's going to need us to retrieve a key. For some reason, we're super smart. We're going to follow commands. While we're doing that, Savage, you got anything you want to talk about?
I definitely do. I've got $25 from McDonald Family, who says, donating to get more eyes on GDQ. Thank you so much. We saw what you did there. And we have $665. We need $3,000 to upgrade to that eyes percent. And, you know, time is flying. Oh, man, I just made myself groan with that. But you know what we're all about here. Let's get those eyes.
Kitty eyes?
Kitty eyes. Kitty eyes. So anyway, Clementine is free now. Clementine's gonna kind of help us progress to the next part. This part is on a global cycle, so we never know exactly what we're gonna see when we get here. Sometimes it's very favorable for us, sometimes it's not. First, I need to try and bait Clementine to walk down these steps in a certain way. Okay, now I'm gonna run over to this light over here just because I like the setup that it gives me and somewhere to run to. And Clementine should walk over to this door. If we don't do this, Clementine will like walk over to the banister and like do dialogue and stuff, and it wastes a lot of time. But here we're walking straight to the cutscene. It saves time.
Yeah, these
And now-
robots do not understand that it's a speedrun.
Now it's time for genius level cat. Pastor, you want to talk about everything I'm about to do here because I'm about to focus up.
Yeah, for sure. So our orange cat friend sees that B12 is down there in jail, and we got to do something about that. So first, we let Clementine know because, of course. I mean, honestly, my cat could do that too. My cat would see something and yell about it. So this is cat behavior. But then we're gonna go and rescue B12 ourselves as the cat. Because again, they always sent the cat to do the dangerous stuff.
Yeah, let's go mess with all those sentinels and lasers. Sure, why not?
It's fine. And so, because we don't have B12, we actually can't talk to the robots. Like, that's why you don't see any dialogue for this part, because B12 was the one doing all the translating. So somehow, they still are communicating enough that the cat knows to go and get B12 somehow. I don't know. Don't question it too much.
Yeah, don't question it. But here, this is a scary part on the global cycle. Hopefully I'm on a favorable one. If not, I'll take my time so we don't, get shot.
Yeah, so these sentinels are really, really scary if you get a bad cycle with them. Because they will chase you down. And also these lasers, the ones that you just saw there, they don't move, but we're about to see, or they aren't relevant, but we're about to see some ones that do move and become relevant when they're moving. Oh, this is good.
This is a very good cycle.
And so the problem with that laser, if you hit it, it alerts the sentinels, and then they'll chase you.
Oh. That one saw me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's fine.
Oh no, it's
fine. They will get you even during that cutscene where you hit the lever. So you can think that you're fine because you saw a soulmass hit the lever. That should be fine, right? Nope. They still keep chasing you during it, and you can get hit and reset during the cutscene when you hit that laser. So very unfortunate, but that's okay. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's fine. I thought the risk would be worth it because again, sometimes they just don't even hit you when you're in there. But it's just fast enough. We'll just get there again.
While you're getting there, can I give a little update?
Sure, but I'm about to do something really cool. So give me one moment.
Never mind. You just be cool.
I am gonna wait for this robot this time. Yeah, go ahead and give me an update for just real quick.
Sure, we're almost 18K, and you want to be here when we get to 20K and hit that incentive, friends.
All right, here we go.
That is
Cutscene
amazing.
movement.
18K, cool stuff. Here we go.
I'm moving during the cutscene here. You shouldn't be able to do this, but for some reason the developers left it in. It lets us run straight up to B12 during that cutscene instead of having to deal with all of these sentinels afterward on their cycles. And we're out of there as quickly as that.
And we're safe. And now B12's back. We have our friend back.
Also, notice the kiss me on Clementine's fist. I love it.
It's so good. Tattoos for robots must be so much easier. And less painful. Alright, now we can talk again.
Yeah, we need B12 to open this door, and then we're going to quickly jump onto this, knock over some bricks so Clementine sees them. And I'm going to try and get into a specific position here, if I can get it. That's probably good. We'll see. But Clementine's going to pick up a brick. And Clementine's going to do some crime. We got to break a window. Let's go.
Here we go. There we go. Beautiful.
Now I'm going for a swag strat here where Clementine's going to lower it down. I'm going to try and jump straight from Clementine's hat to that window. Got it.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
If you position yourself just right, you can make that jump.
Otherwise, she'll crouch down and wait for you.
Yeah, she'll crouch down and then stand back up so you can reach the window.
She just doesn't believe in us enough.
All right, time for more danger.
This is the actual, Soulmass is going to do it way faster than the intended way, but you do actually have to lure these in with risk of getting hit in a casual playthrough. It's definitely a scarier part of the game.
Yeah, that one's not quite as scary. This here with the 2 is very scary, even as a casual or speedrunning. We like to see the cycle where that second one, that one in front of me, is over by the door. Unfortunately, it's going to come back and face me by the time Clementine opens this, so this is going to be spicy. We'll go for it, though. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh. Spicy. We hit 18K and we're almost at 19K.
Nope.
No!
Too spicy. That's okay. When we retry, it spawns them by the door, and this is a very consistent setup.
All right, here we go.
Yes, this is extremely consistent.
So soulmass is going to get both of these sentinels in here at the same time, and then what you could barely see is that they hit the door button with B12 on the way in.
Yep. And as soon as they chased me in, the door closed behind them.
A flawless trap.
Really not dangerous when you have that setup I had there, but when it's facing you, you just don't really have a lot of time before you get shot at. And we've got one more really cool strat here coming up. If you want to explain it, Passere.
Yeah, so first, our goal is to get out through there. We have to figure out how to do that. And so the controls are behind this gate, so we need to figure out a way to get over there. So, of course, the cat finds these very convenient van keys. Clementine is going to help us by backing the van up so that we can use it to get over the fence here. And then we're going to run and get that gate open. Unfortunately, what's going to happen there, though, is that we're going to alert a lot of sentinels that we are in an area we are not supposed to be. So that is what soulmass is going to do right now. It's
time
set
for
off some fancy alarms.
Early van time. Let's go. Let's see if I can get it.
Yes, and this begins the countdown to early van. So there is a way, if you cut it close enough, you can jump on the van before it gets away. There's supposed to be this van chase sequence where you chase it down in the tunnel. But, oh.
Got it.
Yes, there we go. Okay, that was beautiful. So soulmass was able to get that early trigger just at the right moment and jump onto the van, and there we go. It saves this whole sequence where you run down the tunnel, and now we're already on the van.
Yeah.
And I hit you at a spicy time earlier, but I wanted to say again, we not only hit 18K, we are almost at 19K with a $1,000 anonymous donation. I was so excited something fell off my bookshelf. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much.
That is amazing.
So here we have to say goodbye to Clementine, because Clementine is going to lure the sentinels away from us. She's going to send us off to complete the mission of escaping.
None of our robot friends could do it, but we are going to escape as the cat, the smallest member of the Outsiders.
We are the most powerful outsider. So we're going to insert the battery that we picked up from the factory a while ago now. And it's going to power on the subway train, which takes us to the final area of the game. We're almost done, everybody.
So this subway has not been used in a while. Probably not since the humans were here.
While I'm running back to Subway, Octagon, you have another moment here.
Yeah, I keep gushing about that amazing donation because it got us over halfway to that eyes % incentive for Psychopomp. So
I believe
too. It's amazing. And what a testament to your amazing play. So thank you all so much, everyone. And we know it's way easier to get the second half of those donations once everybody gets rolling. So let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Eyes on the prize. So I mentioned Half-Life earlier with the Zerks looking a lot like Half-Life head crabs. The developers were very aware of that, and they left a little Easter egg in here for Half-Life. I like to show it off while we wait for the train. Here's the crowbar from Half-Life.
There we go.
It's just chilling here. So that's for all you Half-Life fans. And here we go. This is the last area. Lots of precise stuff I'm about to do just to finish off the run. Again, Pat, I'm just going to hand off the password to talk about everything going on in the control room.
Yeah, so this is the control room, as in it's the control room for the whole underground city, the walled city. And first, actually, there's a very good reason not to go right next to the sides of these escalators and stairs, because you can get a little bit of a glitch that pushes you forward, which is not good for glitchless. So want to make sure that we're not getting that there. But then, we're a cat. we're gonna break some stuff in order to get into the actual control room area, because our goal now is to open the city up. And so it's going to be some very precise movement, including some more cutscene movement, while we unlock all of the different parts of the control room that we need in order to open up the city. And so it's actually it's empty. It's like it hasn't been used since the humans were here.
And you'll notice all those robots outside were kind of doing menial tasks. If you talk to them, they have no personality. You get to see that the robots initially were just peons, just slaves.
Yeah, that was their original state. And then for some reason, the ones up here are untouched and still in that state.
So I got to turn on some keyboards. So we're going to step on some keyboards on purpose.
Just for fun. Wake up the computers. This
Wake
cat
up, computer.
on the keyboards, the cat does like to step on the wrong keyboards a lot. It can be very difficult to control, but soulmass got that perfectly so.
And here's the
No problems
final
there.
sort of puzzle of the game where B12 needs to unlock the 3 locks on the roof controls. We're going to unlock that roof that we talked about earlier.
Open the roof once and for all. So,
yeah, cutscene movement coming up after this one.
yeah, each of these locks you have to break some wires, as cats do, and then use it to activate the console. And then right here, can actually, after this part, run around while this is happening. So perfect. You can see the cat just, running to the next area.
We got there?
And that was perfect. Wow, okay. So now we're actually already on top of the next area. And so soulmass is just perfectly positioned to get those wires and then activate the next console.
And you can see B12 is taking damage every time, and B12's not looking so good. We got one more to do, though.
B12's not looking so good, but he's going to do it for us. Because he knows it's important to get this city open. Not just for the cat, but for all the robots, too. This started as an adventure for the cat, but no, B12.
B12 needs some help to get to the final spot here, so we're going to help B12 out to the door control. Let's open up the ceiling. B12, get in the box. Thank you.
B12 said no.
And I'm going to mash through this so you don't get too many spoilers, but essentially B12's going to perform like a sacrifice here to open up the roof, but don't worry. I have a sneaking suspicion B12 is fine.
It'll be okay.
But like all of our other friends, we have to leave B12 behind.
B12. This part really got me when I played it casually, I have to say. It's so cute, though. The cat.
All right, we're going to have our final cutscene playing for a bit. Octagon, you got any final messages for us?
I definitely do. I have $25 from an Onyx Mouse who says, I suppose I'll give some stray dollars to try to meet this psychopomp incentive. Thank you so much, an Onyx Mouse. We are almost 2/3 of the way there and so close to 19K. Let's get it done.
That is awesome.
You get a cool overhead view of the whole city there. Like you can see everything from Midtown and the slums. But now with the roof opening, the sun is UV light, right? Goodbye, Zerks.
Guess what happened to the Zerks?
Here's our friend Momo. The Guardian.
Yeah. We get to check in on all our friends.
There's Doc and Seamus.
Some of them look a little scared of the sun.
And then Clementine. And for some reason, the Sentinels don't like the sunlight either. We're not going to question it. Don't
Clementine
question
is
it.
safe. Don't question it.
All right, I'm already mashing buttons here because I want the cat to get up quickly. So cat's getting up right now. Good, that's fast. Don't jump though.
Soulmass does an impressive amount of mashing on PS5. When I ran it on PC, you don't do the same amount of mashing. So, huge props to you for all the mashing you're doing on PS5.
And here's the final door going to open for us. I like the message on City Open. The city is actually open. You can freely get in and out. All right.
That's amazing.
We're coming up on time. Time is at the top of these steps when the screen goes black. So I will call it out when we get there.
We do get this nice, slow, scenic walk.
Little scenic walk while we go back out to the beautiful area. And time.
Beautiful.
And we get some cat jams.
And that's it. That's Stray.
That's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching Stray. Any percent glitchless, plus petting all the robots.
Again, robots.
Thank you so much for donating to that incentive. It was a lot of fun to show that off. Passere, got any last shout outs?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, thank you all for this. And yeah, this was a great run. Congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure to have you on the couch.
Of course.
Thank you all again so much for watching. Shout outs to Binary Breakers one more time. Shout outs to the Stray speedrunning community. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Donate to Ice% because I want to see that get met before the next run. Bye, everybody.
Bye.